Welcome to One Question at a Time, the TSI series. Question number 200. Solve the following system of equations. 4x plus y equal negative 52. 6x minus 5y equals 0. So the fastest way to solving these questions is plug in. We want to try those answer choice to see if when you plug x equal 5, y equal 12, if that gives you negative 52, and if you do the same thing for the second equations and it gives you 0, then that's the correct answer. If it's not, then you can just eliminate it. So let's do that first before we start on the A to Z, how to solve for these questions. Okay, so when x equals 5, you have 4 times 5. Let's check A. 4 times 5 at 12 is 20, at 12 is 32. It's different from negative 52. So A, not the correct answer. When you check on the first equations is wrong, then you don't have to do the second one. Okay, so for B, negative 10. Okay, so 4 times negative 10, that's negative 40, minus 12 equal negative 52. Yes, this is equal negative 52 at the result here. So that is a good side. Now we check the second equation because the first one passed. Okay, now we check the second one. So 6 times negative 10, negative 5 times negative 12, is that equal 0? And yes, 6 times negative 10 is negative 60. Negative 5 times negative 12 is positive 60. That is 0. So B is the correct answer. Now, if you want to making sure that your algebra is not have any errors, you can check for C as well. So you know that the first equations you plug in negative 10 is work, right? So 4 times negative 10, and then you minus 52. This one is negative 40 minus 52 is negative 92. It's different from negative 52, so C is not the correct answer. And then of course we already find B is the solution, so D is not the correct answer. Now let's go back to solving for it. So I will solve for y. Okay, so for the first equations, I have my 4x plus y equal negative 52. I will solve for y, and then I will substitute that into my second equations. So to do that, I will subtract 4x both sides. Then I will have y equal, this one gone, the left hand side is y equal negative 4x minus 52. Okay, now for the second equations, you have 6x minus 5y equals 0. Now I will write down 6x again minus 5, and the value of y I have to, here is the same y right here. Instead of y I write negative 4x minus 52, and then on the right hand side still equals 0. Now distribute 5 inside, negative 5 inside. We have 6x still there. Negative 5 times negative 4x, that's positive 20x. Okay. Negative 5 times negative 4x, negative 5 times negative 52. That will be positive 5 times 2 is 10, write 0, remember 1. 5 times 5 is 25, remember 1 is 26. Okay, that is 0. Now combine like terms, 6x plus 20x, that is 26x. Now we have to subtract 260 both sides. So that we cancel this, we isolate 26x, and it becomes negative 260. Now we divide both sides by 26 to 5x. You will have x is equal to negative divide positive is negative. 260 is 26. 26 times 10 divide by 26. You cancel this 26. You have finally x equal negative 10. So if you have that, you can eliminate a and just a, okay? Because we don't know if the rest is still will be y will be negative 12 or negative 52. So if it other than that, then no solutions. So we continue to find y. So to find y, remember our first equations, right? We already solved for y in terms of x, so now I will use it. My y will be equal negative 4x minus 52. Okay, and my x value here, that negative 10. So I calculate my y, negative 4 times negative 10, that is positive 40 minus 52. That equal negative 12. So x equal negative 10, y equal negative 12 is the correct answer. So either you can just try and fail until you find the correct answer, or you can just go straight like this and then find the answer. Thank you for participating in this series, and see you next time.